Hi, this is Dr. Melissa Gratias, and today's organizing solution is about books. Books, books, and more books. Every office has books, and usually lots of them. Some are on shelves, some are in cabinets, some are sitting in piles of guilt where you say, oh, I really should read that book. Some are gifts, some are purchased yourself, some are freebies, some are procured from training sessions, but they tend to stick around. That's the thing they all share, is that once a book is acquired and brought into the office, and I tend to find my clients want to keep them because they're books, they're knowledge. Well, not necessarily. If you are finding yourself overrun with books, or you're running out of book storage space and some of the books are being stuffed in nooks and crannies, then let's think about a way to rethink books. In the, ironically, book, Conquering Chronic Disorganization by Judith Kohlberg, there's a great technique in here that I often recommend for my clients when sorting and purging books. It is called the Friends, Acquaintances, and Strangers model. So what I would do, if I were sorting and purging my books, I would get three post-it notes and write Friends, Acquaintances, and Strangers. And I would sort my books into those three stacks. The friends are the books that I read, I remember reading, I really enjoyed, and I really will read or refer to them again. Acquaintances were books that were okay. There was maybe some decent information, but it was all right. I'm sure maybe I haven't read it yet, but I don't know so much, but it looks good to me. And so I keep things in the acquaintances that I'm kind of acquainted with, but they're not really dear to me. Strangers are just that. They are books that I was given that I really didn't want. Books that I bought that circumstances have changed and I no longer need to read. Books that I read and I really, really disliked. So I sort my books into those three stacks. The strangers go away. Now they are either donated to a charity of your choice, or sometimes they need to be recycled if the information is outdated and the recycling facilities for books exist in your area. With friends, those are the ones that go back on the shelf. Well, that leaves the acquaintances. If you have space, leaving yourself some room to grow and acquire more books, then you may choose to go through the acquaintances one more time and decide if there's any that belong with the friends or any that just kind of can go with the strangers. So friends definitely stay, strangers definitely go, acquaintances, it just depends. So with your books, the one thing to keep in mind is that you can get them again most times. So it's not the end of the world if you get rid of a book and then you need it. Most likely there'll be a new edition or an updated version of it later on anyway. So the risk of getting rid of a book is usually less than other materials and records in your office. But don't be overrun by books, just like you wouldn't want to be overrun by any other office paper. Books are quite a time commitment, and if you haven't read them, only keep the ones that you fully intend on reading and you will prioritize in your time management systems. But otherwise, they are reference materials. They don't have to stay around forever. Use them like you would use any other reference. Are they current? Are they relevant? And do they need to stick around? This is Dr. Melissa Gratias with MBG Organizing Solutions. You can reach me online at www.mbgorganizing.com. Have a great day.